Why is this? I don't know why, but we think in threes, don't we? You know, 1, 2, 3, that's what we do. Knock, 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 3-point sermon. I mean, that's, you know, these guys write these books and they always write a trilogy. They don't write 2, they don't write 4, they write a trilogy. The movies, you know, they come out and it's segments of 3. They do a movie, then they do a rehash or a second one, and then they do a third one. And they don't do a fourth, it's always 1, 2, 3. We think in threes. And in his innocence, and I am telling you, if Joash was anything in this passage, he was innocent. Correct? In his innocence, you know what he did? He stopped short. He stopped short, and at the moment he did it, he had no idea he was doing it. Isn't that right? You know, in our country, the last Sunday in May, is Memorial Day, and we honor the soldiers who have fought from the very beginning of our country to right up to today. And that is Memorial Day. This past Memorial Day, I was in upstate Michigan, and on Sunday, we had actually have a Sunday evening service, and it was on the shores of Lake Michigan. They had the local color guard come in and present the flag, and you know, it was very good. But here's the problem. The day before, on Saturday, we got the weather report. This is all planned for this outdoor, you know, in a pavilion. It wasn't really even under roof, but outside. We're going to have this Memorial Day service outside, color guard, whole 9 yards. All community is invited out in a public area. And Saturday, the pastor got up and said, the weather report for tomorrow is rain. Now, what do you think he wanted us to pray to? What do you think he wanted us to pray? Come on, what do you want? Yeah, no rain. Now, if it was the Muslims meeting out there, we'd say lightning, thunder, hail, earthquake, fire, anything. Even have a plane fly into it. But anyway, and so here's what we prayed. We prayed, God, will you please not have it rain tomorrow so we can have this service? Tomorrow came, and by service time, it was like it is outside right now. I mean, there were a few puffy clouds. There were no gray clouds. There was no rain even threatening. I mean, it was a beautiful day. The sky was blue. The grass was green. And the wind was blowing about 50 miles an hour. That is like 14 liters. Okay, I'm finally getting this metric thing down. And so I mean, I'm telling you, everybody was literally being blown. You know, I'm trying to preach, and my mouth was, you know, and everything is being blown. People, you know, everybody is leaning. You know, I'm sitting here preaching like this. I'm looking at them. They're all looking at me like this. You know, guys' hair pieces are going out into Lake Michigan. Fish are grabbing them. Guys are going, whoa, I'm going to try that next time. But now, you know what happened? You know, I looked at the preacher. Now, what did we ask for? That's right. Did we get our prayer answered? I said, you know what? We forgot to ask no wind. We were totally innocent, guys. You understand? We weren't wicked. We were ignorant. We just thought if we don't have any rain, that's what we heard. There's going to be rain. How about no rain? God said, I can do that. And if we just said, hey, the wind, he goes, you never said anything about wind. You should have. I think if we'd have said, God, how about tomorrow no rain and no wind, we'd have probably had a nice day. But in our innocence and our ignorance, we stopped short in our prayers. You know what I'm telling you tonight? Don't stop short. Now, I don't know what that means for you, okay? Honest, I don't even know what that means for you. I don't know as far as doing something for God. I don't know because, see, we don't have a goal that we can be gone for, that we can overshoot, or that we can stop short of. You know, guys, look, I tell you to read the Bible, read the Bible, read the Bible. Do yourself a favor when you read the Bible. When you see some great character trait in somebody in the Bible, don't superimpose it upon yourself. I mean, we are so great at going, yeah, I'd take on 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an ass. It wouldn't bother me because I know God's on my side. You liar. You are a liar, pal. Listen, I mean, you would put on your tennis shoes and you'd say, I'll run for help. That is exactly what you do. And if you didn't do it, I would. I'd say, here, take this jawbone, show us what you can do, pal. And I'd go for help. But we read about the great things that people do in the Bible. What did we just hear about? David and Goliath. Oh, it wouldn't bother me to take on a giant. I'll take a giant. I wouldn't have picked up 5 stones. I didn't know I was going to do it with 1. You liar. You are the only person that believes what you're saying. Everybody else knows the truth. And if you dare ever read this passage where he smote that ground, bang, 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 and then got jumped on for not doing it 5 or 6 times, if you ever said, we're going to see if it had been me, I'd have done it 6 times, you're a liar. I'm telling you, you are lying to yourself, and you're lying to anybody else you tell that to, because we think in threes. I'll tell you what I'd have done. I'd have went bang, bang, bang. That's what I'd have done. He didn't say 5. He didn't say 6. Let me ask you a question. If he would have told Joash, take the arrow down, had Joash done everything that Elisha told him to do you think for a second, if Elisha would have said, hey, take those arrows and smite the ground 6 times, do you think Joash would have said, bang, bang, bang? I thought 3 was enough. You think he'd have done that? Not in your life. Hey, bud, look, if I would, now look, knowing what it says now, and he gave me them arrows and smite the ground, you'd think I was playing a drum. I mean, listen, they'd be picking up the seismic readings in China. I'd be hitting. Elisha would say, come on, man, please stop. I got to die here. And what I'm telling you is that in his innocence, I want you to know tonight, and I don't mean that I stand against God. By no means do I stand against God, but I am on Joash's side. Because there was no wickedness, there was no rebellion, there was no resistance against the will of God. He did everything that he was told to, but in his ignorance, he just stopped short. And I don't know what that is for you. But you know something Brother Jones talked about the other day, and there is getting to be a spirit of a feminism in our society, and come on, guys, don't tell me it didn't drift north. If our TV reaches your shores, you got it. Okay? You know what the difference between a man and a woman is? Let me explain this. Let me say that better. Let me tell you how a man's outlook and a woman's outlook. Kid is leaving the house. He's 15 years old. He's going across the yard. His dad goes, where are you going? Oh, I'm going to go play softball with the guys. But I told you to mow the grass first. Well, yeah, Dad, but I didn't get a chance to, and I got to go play the game. But I told you to mow the grass first. Mow the grass, then go play. But Pop, they're starting in 15 minutes. It's going to take me an hour to mow the grass. Better get started. So you know what the kid does? He goes in there, he starts the mower, and you can see him mowing the grass. He's like, mow the grass. Right? And you know what his old man thinks? I don't care. I just want the grass mowed. That's all that's what old man wants. Get the grass mowed, pal. I don't care if you got to get down and chew it. Mow the grass. But here's the problem. The kid mows the grass. The old man says, okay, kid, put the mower away, go play golf. Go play ball, hope you win. And when the kid puts the mower in the garage, his mom's waiting for him. And she goes, you're going to go play ball? Yeah, Dad said I could mow. After I mowed the grass, I mowed the grass. Yeah, but you didn't do it with a very good attitude. That is a woman. Pop don't care. He wants the grass to be short. It's short. He don't care if the kid was breathing fire and burnt the tops off of it. He wants it mowed. But Mom wants him to do it with a good attitude. You know, you mowed that grass, but don't you think it counts as obedience because your attitude wasn't very good? Lady, lay off. Really, lay off. And we're getting this males being browbeat by women who are telling me, well, I just don't think that was a very good attitude. Shut up. Ooh, that felt good. Oh, shut up. Oh, man. Okay, guys, I'll pay you. Or you pay me. I'll let you come up here and say that. It's wonderful. It really feels good. But here's what I'm saying. We are getting this spirit in our men, our young men, to not be aggressive. to not push.